We all humans are very connected. Every living creature on this planet is very connected. But we are not able to understand others because we are not able to understand the source, which is yourself, who's connected with others. So, in order to understand everybody else, you need to understand yourself first. You are not supposed to be equipped to handle other people's emotions. Each individual should be equipped enough to manage and handle their own emotions, their own feelings. That is the first thing. That is what the right thing to do. But don't get into this rigid mindset that or expectation that this is how I like to be or this is how I expect love come to me. No, love can come in any ways. Love and compassion can never make you push something away. Insecurities, judgment, negativity makes you close, and that's where you push people away. Don't allow the negativity or the jealousy or the insecurity close you. Allow yourself. And why these insecurities come? Lack of understanding of yourself. Namaskar, everyone. My name is Vaibhav, and I welcome you to the 10th episode of the podcast There is Always a Solution. We're going to begin our podcast with the story of this man who was walking on the village street and saw from far that one elephant was tied up with a very thin rope compared to that huge animal. That rope was very thin. So he was wondering that how come this elephant is not breaking this rope and just staying and allowing himself to get stuck with this rope. So he walked closer and he saw the owner of that elephant and asked that why this elephant is not breaking this rope. And I feel that it should be very easy for this elephant to break this rope and just run away. Then the owner said, yes, you are absolutely right. But what happened is when this elephant was very young, we tied him with the same rope. And at that time, this rope was very strong for him. So he tried a couple of times or many times when he was a kid, when he was young, but he could not break the rope. Now, continuing with his life, we always tied him with the same rope. And his mindset is now that because he could not break the rope initially, when he was young, he could not break the rope. So he doesn't even try. In his mind, he has this belief that he's not going to be able to break this rope. So he doesn't even make effort to that. And this is what we can learn from this story, that our limited beliefs can stop us from growing, not only materially, physically, emotionally, but spiritually as well. So in order to grow yourself, we need to break the barriers of our limited beliefs and explore more of life and try more of your own potential. That's where the yoga focus is more. Focus on your potential and figure out more about yourself because we are limitless. And this brings to our podcast the questions of today. So the first question is, what do you do when you feel you're not emotionally equipped to handle emotions, feelings of your loved ones? I'm going to repeat again. What do you do when you feel you're not emotionally equipped to handle emotions, feelings of your loved ones? So, to be honest, you're not supposed to be equipped to handle other people's emotions. Each individual should be equipped enough to manage and handle their own emotions, their own feelings. That is the first thing. That is what the right thing to do. Again, coming back to the belief system, yes, in our system, in our society, from the childhood, it's been fed take care of others, make sure others are happy, focus on others, learn from others, do things for others, everything for others. We forgot to take care of ourselves, understand ourselves. Now, if you are not able to manage your emotions, you're not able to handle your emotions, you will never be able to manage or understand anybody's emotions at all because you are overwhelmed with your own emotions all the time. So first thing to understand that we need to be equipped, very well equipped to manage our own emotions. Emotions will come. They come like crazy in today's time when a lot of things are happening in our surroundings. Emotions are also overwhelmed, going crazy because mind is always going crazy. So mind creates somewhere you lack of confidence, somewhere you feel you're lacking behind in something, or you're anticipating something, you're anxious about something, or you're depressed about, so much is happening. So your emotions going to be up and down, and it's going like a complete ride, roller coaster ride. So if that is a situation, you will never be able to handle or manage anybody. Forget about anybody, you cannot able to manage your own self. So we need to focus to manage and handle our own emotions and feelings. And for that, there are various practices in yoga. Meditation is one of the practice. When you start practicing meditation, go slow, do the guided meditation, go with the teacher and practice with the teacher. To practice meditation will help you to learn to understand yourself. When you understand yourself, you'll understand your emotion, you'll understand where these emotions are coming from. And most of the people have a similar emotion, similar pattern going on all the time. And if you're living in the same pattern, you're going to have the same result. So to change the pattern, to have a different result, we need to change the pattern. And to change the pattern, you need to understand yourself better each day. So you need to work on yourself to find balance in your emotions. Having emotions is not wrong. It's good because we are humans. You need to have emotions. But emotions out of balance, either under stimulation or overstimulation, both are not good. So make sure first you learn to understand and make yourself equipped enough to manage your own emotions. And once you know yourself, understand one thing I always say: we all humans are very connected. Every living creature on this planet is very connected. But we are not able to understand others because we are not able to understand the source, which is yourself, who's connected with others. So, in order to understand everybody else, you need to understand yourself first. And once you understand yourself, you will automatically become compassionate. You'll have a love flowing for understanding, flowing for everybody else. And you will not have to try to be equipped to manage others. You will be so fluently managing others because you will understand them. A lot of time we are not able to understand people. We just think we are understanding, but we are not. And how do we know that we are not understanding? Because we don't understand ourselves. Our mood swings from here to there like a pendulum each moment. And if that is the case, how will you stay balanced? Right? To stay balanced, you need to stay focused. And emotions needs to stay balanced. Then only you, if this is what is happening, you'll not be able to find any balance within yourself. So important point here to make yourself equipped to balance or manage your own emotions, your own feelings. Mood swings are not good. And mood swings are happening again. There could be a physical reason, physical issue that brings mood swings. That is also can be helped with the practice of yoga, physical activity. Mental swing that can also be fixed by yoga, meditation. One of the practices very good in yoga is pranayama. Practice pranayama daily, and you'll see lot of things will be resolved. Your emotions will be in much balanced state when you practice pranayama. Your health, of course, is going to be in a very good state. So once you manage your own self, people will be fine. You don't have to. It is not your responsibility to take care of other people's emotions, right? It is your responsibility to take care of your own emotions. Because I said, if your emotions are going up and down, other people's emotions going up and down. So today you try to understand somebody, tomorrow the person's emotions are going to be different. Third is going to be completely different. So that way you're going to feel more lost. So don't worry about others. Everybody, if you start taking care of yourself, forget about others. Just yourself. Automatically your surroundings will become better. So in my life, nobody's creating problem. I'm the one who creates problem. In your life, nobody's creating problem. You create problem. So if you stop creating problem for yourself, you will not find or blame anybody else for anything because there is no problem with you. Right? So work on yourself and don't worry about other people's emotion. Try to understand, have some compassion as much as you can, but don't let that, you know, if I throw my garbage to my neighbor's house, it's not a right thing to do. Ethically also, and in whichever way you sense. So the emotional baggage, if somebody is throwing on you and you're taking it, it's not the right thing. Don't take somebody's emotional garbage, right? Sometimes it's okay. People need some balance. Some situation happen to somebody, you support them. But if that person stays in that state for all the time, no need to be part of that sadness or that emotion turmoil. You need to step out and make sure that you are not getting overwhelmed with other people putting pressure on you or throwing emotion on you. It's okay to step out and stay, I'm going to be out of it. I'm not going to get involved. I did what I could. Now, please take care of yourself on your own. It is important. I say sometimes it is important to not to help somebody at some times, because that way they can learn to help themselves. All the time, spoon feeding is not good. It is important to step, no matter who the person is, maybe your kid, maybe your family, maybe your husband, maybe your parent. You need to step out and let them figure out on your own life. Otherwise, they'll become very miserable. They will not be able to take steps, and they'll always find somebody else to put the hand or head or shoulder on them and just cry, and the pattern will continue. So move away and take care of yourself first. And whatever best you can do without getting affected by it, do it. And it is not your responsibility to take care of other people's emotion. It is responsibility of your own self for you to take care of your emotions. So thank you for sharing this question. If you have more follow-up question, we can talk more about it. But for now, we'll move to the next question. All right. Now the second question is how to stop pushing away the people who love and care for you. Once again, how to stop pushing away the people who love and care for you. It's a very similar question to what we spoke before. Now, this time is now, first was how you stop yourself from getting overwhelmed with other people's emotion. Now, it is now how to understand somebody's love and compassion. And I already said the word. How do you understand, or how do you not push people away, is by understanding them, by having compassion. Put yourself in their shoe. When you want to express love to somebody or care to somebody and they don't care about you, how do you feel? Right? Same thing. You're pushing somebody away. Why are you pushing somebody away? Because there could be two reasons. One, the love and compassion that is coming to you, maybe it's not, you feel it's not genuine to you. Right? Again, don't limit yourself. Allow yourself to open and see whether it's really genuine, or maybe they're putting genuine effort and they don't know how to express well. Maybe there's some expectation you're having that you want to receive love in a certain way, but love can come in any way. There is no one way of loving. There is so many ways. Like for example, if you see a dog, right? Dog never says I love you, but the way they love, they walk around, they get excited around their owner, that you can see is love. Kids, you can see how a newborn, once they start seeing well, the smile on their face, you can see those emotions, expressions. So expression is another way. Some people like to give you a gift to show their love. Some people just like to maybe hug. So there are various ways of expressing love. Understand that you are not expecting something. You just understand love as love. And second thing is, always have compassion. Always have compassion in you. Even if somebody you feel that is not fully giving you love, but if at least they are trying, value them. You start valuing other people, you'll notice more things will be in a very open way, will help you and guide you. And I always see that why people are not able to understand others. Coming back to the first question, because they are not able to understand themselves. There is a story how uh, in childhood, a lot of women get into this, or girls get into this imagination. I want a prince charming, I want all this imagination, and they all their life they expect the same kind of guy come in their life, and it's not going to happen because fantasies are different from reality. So when you are around people who love you, who really care for you, don't live in fantasy. Be in reality and notice what they're showing. And understand their love, understand their compassion, and same time understand your love and compassion. But don't get into this rigid mindset that or expectation that this is how I like to be, or this is how I expect love come to me. No, love can come in any ways. They all, we all humans are part of God, and God is full of love. So it means we are full of love. We just showing love in a different way, and that is what the beauty of love. That is not one template of it. It is so many ways to express love. So allow yourself to understand. And most importantly, coming back to the same point, I always say understand and love yourself. Once you start loving yourself, you will quickly catch love and compassion from everybody else. Love and compassion can never make you push something away. Love and compassion opens you up. Insecurities, judgment, negativity makes you close, and that's where you push people away. Don't allow the negativity or the jealousy or the insecurity close you. Allow yourself. And why these insecurities come? Lack of understanding of yourself. Why the jealousy come? Comparing yourself with others. Why this negativity comes? Again, not knowing yourself enough. Right? So make sure you know yourself well, work on yourself, become your best friend, because your best friend will tell you when you are right and when you can work and improve more. This is the best friend, is always going to be with you. So become your best friend, understand yourself, work on yourself, experience love and compassion towards yourself. Self love and self care is very important. And when you know that, then automatically you start caring everyone in your family, everyone who's around you, because that is going to be your nature. Make your nature as love and compassion, and allow yourself to understand others. Don't go with limited belief system. Open up and let the life give you and offers you so many greatness that is there for you. So this moment is your moment of realization that now onwards I'm going to be open. I'm going to experience the most amazing life I have ever had even imagined, because I'm not going to live with imagination. I'm going to live with reality, and I understand that there is always a solution. If I anytime find myself in a problem, there is going to be a solution, and I am going to look for a solution. I'm going to understand myself, and I'm going to experience self care, love towards myself, and then eventually I'm going to spread with others. With this understanding, we're going to close our podcast today. Please share this podcast to more people. If you have more questions, send it to me on this podcast where is in on Instagram. You can send me on this form where you can fill the form. You don't need to put your name. Follow me on Instagram, watch this on YouTube, Spotify, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Have a wonderful day. Om Shanti.